Chaos erupts in the subway tunnels of New York City during the morning commuter rush.
At least 16 people have been hurt in a shooting. 10 were gunshot victims. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Haskell is live in our newsroom with more on the situation in Brooklyn. Josh.
Yeah, the active shooter incident took place at the tail end of morning rush hour inside a subway car and then on the platform at an underground station in Brooklyn. A manhunt is underway for the suspect, and this shooting comes amid a surge in crime on New York City's transit system. Now, a Manhattan-bound N train was approaching 36th Street Station in Sunset Park, Brooklyn this morning when a man seen mumbling to himself opened fire with a handgun, shooting 10 people. 5 are in critical but stable condition, and there were 16 total injuries. There were no working cameras in the 36th Street Station, according to a police official. At this time, the police commissioner said this incident is not being investigated as an act of terrorism, but police then said they aren't ruling anything out. Schools where the shooting occurred are on shelter-in-place protocols as police try and locate the suspect.
Just before 8:24 this morning, as a Manhattan-bound N train waited to enter the 36th Street Station, an individual on that train donned what appeared to be a gas mask. He then took a canister out of his bag and opened it. The train at that time began to fill with smoke. He then opened fire, striking multiple people on the subway and in the platform.
No more disrupting lives. No more creating heartbreak for people just trying to live their lives as normal New Yorkers. It has to end, and it ends now.
And we're just learning that the gun jammed, the gun that was used by the suspect jammed, which police believe did save lives. Now, no known explosive devices have been located in the subway. The victims are between the ages of 17 and 50, and the NYPD police commissioner said no one has life-threatening injuries. The motive is unclear. Live in the newsroom, Josh Haskell, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Josh, thank you. Here locally, there's no threat against local bus and rail stations, but LAPD does remain vigilant and in contact with other local, state, and federal authorities.
Eyewitness News reporter Leo STALLWORTH is live at Union Station in downtown L.A. with more on that. Leo.
Yeah, my friend, definitely a stepped-up police presence here at Union Station. You can see 3 police patrol cars stacked up right there just outside of Union Station. The LAPD putting out this tweet. The LAPD is closely monitoring reports of a multiple victim shooting this morning at a subway train station in Brooklyn. We're in contact with our local, state, and federal partners, and as always, providing high-visibility patrols throughout the city, including bus and rail stations, and that includes Union Station right here in L.A. There's definitely a stepped-up police presence at Union Station. This after 16 people were shot after a lone gunman in a reflective vest and a gas mask threw smoke bombs on a subway car in Brooklyn this morning. Retired L.A. County Sheriff Jim McDonald says the incident is very disturbing.
You know, when you watch something like this happen, it kind of hits you right in the gut, and you look at where we are today in America. And hopefully this will bring people together to be able to look at we have common issues we need to work together on.
As investigators continue searching for the suspect, they're also working to determine a motive for the violence.
Whether this ends up being a criminal act of street violence or it is something more than that, approaching terrorism, that's too soon to tell that. But certainly of great concern to everyone, not only in New York City, but nationwide.
Hey, folks, let me make this abundantly clear. 16 people injured in that violence, 10 of them gunshot victims.